Welcome to our channel. Today we how to connect Google Sign-In to a React Native app, beginner guide step by step clearly. To connect Google Sign-In to a React Native app, start by creating a new React Native project or open your existing one. Next, install the required packages using your terminal. Run the command npm install at React Native Google Sign-In/Google Sign-In. Once the package is installed, open your project in the code editor of your choice. In your app's main JavaScript file, import the Google Sign-In module from the installed package. Make sure to configure the Google Sign-In credentials. You can do this by visiting the Google Developers Console. Create a new project or select an existing one. Navigate to the Credentials section and click on Create Credentials. Choose OAuth 2.0 client IDs from the options. For the application type, select Web Application. Add your app's package name and the SHA-1 fingerprint. After successfully creating the credentials, note the client ID. Return to your React Native project. Open the app.js file and initialize Google Sign-In in the component didMount lifecycle method. Use the configure function with the client ID you just noted. In your user interface, create a button for Google Sign-In. Implement an on-press event handler for the button. Inside the handler, call the sign-in method from Google Sign-In. Wrap the sign-in call in a try-catch block to handle any potential errors. On successful sign-in, you will receive a user object containing the user's information. You can then use this information in your app as needed. To test your implementation, run the project on an emulator or physical device. Ensure that you have the Google Play services installed and updated. Finally, verify the Google Sign-In functionality by tapping the Sign-In button. You should see the Google authentication flow appear. Upon successful authentication, the user will be signed into your app. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.